The Millionaire's blueprint, it's not what you think. Start with a pause, then speak deliberately. What if everything you thought you knew about becoming wealthy was wrong? We see the luxury cars, the lavish homes, the glamorous lifestyles plastered across social media, and we make a quiet, devastating assumption. We think they must have gotten lucky, or they were born into it, or maybe they did something I couldn't or wouldn't do. I'm here to pull back the curtain on the single greatest myth about wealth. Ready? Most millionaires don't look rich. They are the quiet neighbors, the unassuming business owners, the people who have mastered a simple, repeatable formula that has nothing to do with lottery tickets or a famous last name. Their secret isn't a secret at all, it's a blueprint. And after studying thousands of them, I can tell you this: they build their fortunes not with a single brilliant strike, but brick by boring, disciplined, intentional brick. The foundation. The ownership mindset. The first and most critical distinction is this: the average person trades time for money. The millionaire builds assets that make money for them. Think of it as the difference between being a gardener and being the owner of the orchard. The gardener gets paid for the hours they work. The orchard owner profits from the entire system, the trees, the land, the harvest, long after the work is done. Millionaires adopt an ownership mindset. They ask one powerful question: how can I create or acquire something that holds or increases its value over time and ideally produces cash flow while I sleep? This shifts their focus from their next paycheck to their next asset. Their labor is no longer their primary source of income, it's the capital they use to buy their freedom. The three primary engines of wealth. So what are these assets? While there are many paths, most self-made millionaires build their wealth through one of three powerful engines. Engine number one, business ownership, the wealth accelerator. This is, hands down, the most common path to significant wealth. It's not about inventing the next Facebook. It's about seeing a problem and building a system to solve it at a profit. The millionaire-owned business could be a successful roofing company, a digital marketing agency, a chain of laundromats, or a specialized software firm. The magic of a business is leverage. You're not just selling your own time, you're leveraging the time, skills, and capital of a team, a brand, and a system. The business itself becomes a valuable, sellable asset. The owner might draw a reasonable salary, but the real wealth is created as the business grows in value. Engine number two, strategic investing, the silent wealth builder. While a business might be the rocket fuel, strategic investing is the steady, relentless engine that propels nearly every wealthy person forward. This is not day trading or chasing hot tips. This is the disciplined, almost boring process of consistently deploying capital into assets that appreciate. For the millionaire, this primarily means two things. One, the stock market, not as a gambler, but as an owner. They buy small pieces of great companies through low-cost index funds or a curated portfolio and hold them for decades, allowing compound interest to work its magic. Two, real estate. This is a powerhouse because it often combines four types of gain: rental income, cash flow, property appreciation, tax advantages, and the pay down of a mortgage by tenants. They buy properties not for prestige, but for their cash-on-cash return and long-term value. The key is that their money is always on duty, working tirelessly in the background. Engine number three, mastery and value creation, the personal engine. This is where high-income professionals, the top-tier surgeons, the elite lawyers, the star sales executives, build their wealth. They become so exceptionally good at one valuable thing that they command a premium for their expertise. But here's the crucial part. They don't just spend all that high income. They use it to aggressively fuel engines number one and number two. That high salary is the seed capital for their investment portfolio or the startup cash for their side business. They understand their knowledge is the asset that generates the cash to buy the other, more passive assets. The unseen framework, the habits of building. Owning a business or a stock portfolio isn't enough. Underpinning it all is a specific set of behaviors, a builder's operating system. frugality on things that don't matter. They are often fiercely frugal on depreciating liabilities, cars, clothes, flashy gadgets. They see a luxury car not as a status symbol, but as an $80,000 hole in the ground that could have been $80,000 working for them in a rental property. Relentless financial awareness. They know their numbers. They know their monthly cash flow, their net worth, their investment returns. You cannot manage what you do not measure. A long-term horizon. They think in decades, not days. They are immune to the panic and euphoria of the market. They make a plan and have the emotional discipline to stick with it through economic cycles. A solution-oriented mindset. When they face a problem, their first thought is, how can I solve this? Not, why is this happening to me? This proactive energy is what creates businesses and finds investment opportunities where others see only risk. The final call to action. So, let's return to our beginning. The path to becoming a millionaire isn't shrouded in mystery. It's a clear, proven formula. It's not about your starting line, it's about your mindset. It's about deciding to become a builder, an owner, an architect of your financial future. Stop focusing on the glittering displays of consumption. Start focusing on the quiet, powerful act of creation and acquisition. What problem can you solve? What skill can you master? How can you consistently deploy your capital into income-producing assets? The blueprint is now in your hands. The only question that remains is this: will you continue to trade your time for money, or will you start building an asset that does it for you? The first step is a decision. Make it today. Your future as a builder starts now. Please subscribe to our channel.